counting down to the new year. I hope everyone is doing well. So today, Moon is now in Sagittarius. We are having a new moon in Capricorn in a few days. The moon is right now with Mercury, and that Mercury and moon in Sagittarius is opposing that Jupiter in Gemini, creating a T-square with Saturn in Pisces, right? The mutable T-square energy has been quite significantly present with us. The mutable energy is the energy of mutation, change, flexibility, fluidity, right? Whatever that comes up, we want to respond with that kind of nature of fluidity somehow, choosing not to get stuck, choosing not to attach, choosing not to expect, choosing to flow with ease, with faith, right? That kind of attitude is very important. And the Page of Cups is with us. Page of Cups is that energy of fluidity, right? It is the messenger, and it is the current of life, the current of breath, the current of everything that is ever changing. That is the rhythm of life, and that is where we belong. So we want to be just as fluid as possible. Ooh, and then the Mercury ruled Magician card with the Six of Wands, with the Seven of Swords showing up. Okay, so this energy of Moon and Mercury together in Sag, right? Talking with all the mutable energies, and this Capricorn new moon coming up with the ruling planet of this Capricorn being Saturn. Saturn and the new moon will be in sextile with one another. We have power in our determination, in our will, and with our will we can change anything. We want to really tap into the power of the mind right now and choose to escape away from the energy frequency that is giving us resistance, that is giving us the energy of, a little bit of this resistance, right? Seven of Swords is the energy of sneaking away. It's a little bit of this deceptive energy. It is an energy of regrets. It's the energy of like confusions and unclarity, and then all of that. We don't really have no answers right now, right? The Mars, Pluto, later tonight by midnight in the Eastern time zone, Pluto will finally ingress into 1 degrees of Aquarius. Since November 19th that Pluto ingressed into Aquarius for good, so since November 19th, November 20th, right, almost over a month, Pluto has been sitting and moving through very minutes after minutes, right? It is moving, but it's been at the 0 degrees of Aquarius. But tonight and tomorrow, Pluto will ingress into 1 degrees of Aquarius. Mars is at 2 degrees of Leo right now. It is in retrograde, and they are gonna oppose one another at 1 degrees of each sign, Aquarius and Leo, on January 2nd and the 3rd, right? The tensions are building, and right now the North Node and the South Nodes are 1 degree point. Activation of 1 is happening, which is the Mercury ruled, the Magician card, right? This is the initiation point. This is really tapping in to connect to our intention. It is the energy of a word, right? Magician, the word. Word was the beginning. Word, the vibration, right? Initiation. It is the source of all creation. And we want to really choose to use our words, our mind, right? Thoughts are the words that we keep telling ourselves. Those are the most familiar sounds that we hear. So we have to make sure to release and silence the sound, silence the thinking patterns, silence the words that no longer aligns with our truth, so we can move away and walk away from any negative frequency patterns. Those are the frequency that is not really aligning with our godliness, right? The higher power source is filled with bliss and just all the goodness and beauty and love, right? Unconditional love, absolute love. And by us eliminating, and negativity will never be eliminated completely. Darkness has to exist and negativity has to exist in order for the light and positivity to exist. They coexist with one another, right? But we have to choose to tune our brain transmitter, our antenna within our brain, to really tune into the energy of positivity, which is the number 6, the one's energy. It is the energy of victory. It's the energy of prosperity. It is the energy of abundance. It is the energy of all the goodness and juiciness and beauty of life, including all the good and bad. But we are here to celebrate them all. We are here to love them all, right? So this is the day we want to tune in, the moon in Sagittarius. We want to tune in to our spirit. That spirit holds the wide, broader horizons, right? That's the Sagittarius energy too, widening the horizons by us tapping into our own spirit, the magician, the alchemist, to transmute and transcend and to alchemize and shift that heaviness and darkness and resistance into the energy of clarity and peace and ease. And the more that we get driven by the energy of this victorious positivity, of the godly energy of bliss and whole and complete, we can really step into our own power to initiate something new. Under this Capricorn new moon, this is a great energy of initiation. There is energy of discipline here. We can tap into our self-mastery kind of an energy to choose not to be controlled by the restless, confusing aspects of our human mind, human brain, filled with this ego-driven desires. But we can tap into, let our, align our will with the will of God, with the higher source, the higher power, to create more of this positivity, more of this victorious energy, and we can make some kind of revolution to happen by us, all of us collectively tap into that energy of victorious. Yes. Let us keep tapping into that energy. Tomorrow, Chiron will finally come out of its retrograde journey that it started on July 26th. Chiron has been sitting at 19 degrees of Aries, which is the degree point where total solar eclipse took place on April 8th. And this Chiron the wounded healer, right? He is the archetype of where we turn pain into power, pain into wisdom, so we can be the healer, master teacher, and then we can really expand our power to share our wisdom with the world. But this Chiron moving forward right before new moon is a great omen to have. And this is the time that we're reflecting back. Since that April 8th time, right? That was the big total solar eclipse that happened. And since then till now, we've been through quite a big rise and journey of ups and downs and being stirred up and circling around. And we went all over the place and bam, here. Where are we now, right? And we honor the journey that we've taken. And here we are at the point of initiating a new journey and start walking the new path back to self, back to the source, back to the godliness within. Period. We are the source, and we are here to unite the human nature with the godly nature and realize that we are the creator, we are the source, the universe is us. Yes. Thank you for listening.